Hello everyone. I welcome all of you to the training session on International Service Director being organized by Ascension MDIO. I'm grateful for being granted an opportunity to share my ideas and understanding with all of you today. I promise you before the starting of this session itself that everything I shall talk about and share with you today will definitely help improve your understanding and knowledge on the avenue of international service in Rotaract. I warmly welcome all of you once again. I hope I shall be able to do justice to the trust shown in me to deal with this very important topic. My name is Kumar Karan and I'm a member of the Rotaractor Club of Noida Youth, RID 3012. My Rotary journey began in 2009 when I joined the Interact Club while I was at my high school, and since then, Rotary has been a very important part of my life. After my high school, I joined a Rotary club at the university and my hometown itself as a club member. Then I ultimately had to shift to New Delhi, India to pursue my Bachelor's of Law. I then chartered a club in New Delhi itself, the same club of which I'm a part of today. Before I start with the presentation, I hope each one of you is safe and pray for the well-being of everyone across the globe to fight with this difficult situation caused due to the pandemic of COVID-19. In India, we are taught the philosophy of Vasudeva Kutumbakam, which means the entire world is one family. The concept of international service avenue in Rotary and Rotaract is very similar to this idea. Through international collaborations and its global presence, Rotary has been famous and is instrumental in helping the mankind fight the deadly polio virus by helping in the elimination of the virus from almost the entire globe. The current situation also demanded actions from the Rotary and Rotaract, and I'm sure we are fulfilling them. It is here that we need to stress upon and understand the importance of international collaborations and fellowships which an international service director should abide to. While I shall be discussing with all of you this today, I assure you once again that we are going to have a great session. I'll just start sharing my presentation with all of you. So, this International Service Director Training Workshop is being organized by Ascension MDIO, and I'm once again very, very grateful for everyone to provide me with this golden opportunity to share my ideas and understanding with all of you. My presentation today would be divided into four parts. The first would be dealing with introduction. Second would be dealing with the roles and responsibilities. The third would be talking about events in international services avenue. And the fourth, the last one would be tips on how to handle your role well as an international service director. When we talk of international service, what we usually and what we generally mean is that any project or any collaborations that we might have with persons from outside the district whom we might even not know. Now, Rotary International has divided each region of the world into many districts for the ease of administration and communication. Now, these regions are separately known as Rotary International Districts. Now, International Service Director is a person who, at the club level or at the district level, is responsible for bringing in collaborations, talking out to other people from outside your district, other clubs, other presidents, other club members, and everyone else. Now, an ISD deals in maintaining relations with different Rotary International districts and is definitely the club's representatives to the outside world, if I may say to the outside district. Now, international service directors specifically are also duty bound to grow opportunities and to enhance worldwide needs and problems. One of the, you know, uh, like, though I'll be discussing it later in my presentation today, but one of the ideas as an international services director that you can actually fetch up is regarding like, creating collaborations throughout the globe, throughout the clubs, your within your country, outside your country, within your continent, outside your continent, and ultimately what happens is that when all of these powers of various other Rotaract clubs comes and meet together, a huge impact is caused. You know, a huge positive impact is seen in the society. So here's your role, and here's your take from today's session. I welcome all of you to let us demystify your roles and responsibilities as an international service director, which offers you an opportunity to connect with more than 200,000 Rotaractors from 10,698 Rotaract clubs across 180 countries. Moving to the next part of my presentation, which talks about your roles and responsibilities. The first role and responsibility of an international service director comprises of acting as a representative to clubs outside one's Rotary International District. As I have already mentioned, that as the international service director, you shall be primarily responsible for maintaining cordial relations with clubs and Rotaractors outside your district. Now, these cordial relations could be maintained in several other ways. You can plan projects together, you can plan fellowships, you can do a cultural exchange. It could be anything. It just depends on you, because it's all about the imagination that you can use to rather promote the mission of Rotaract and the reason why this global organization was started, that is fellowship. Coming to the next pointer, maintain diplomatic relations with international service directors of other clubs. One of the very important learnings that you have as an international service director is to enhance your communication skills, is to understand how to deal with people. And this is done by you maintaining relations with your counterpart in other clubs and other districts. Coming to the next point, check the Rotary website for upcoming events in the avenue. Now, I'll just take all of you to my Rotary website to just show you where we can actually find out how do we connect with this global network. The next point that I have to share with all of you is share collaboration requests with different clubs. Now, your role as an IST is not limited to the point that you just have fellowships, or rather, you just have some cultural exchange. You can have various other collaborations with clubs. And the entire idea is, if you want to impact or to change a lot of lives, you have to do it big. And how can you grow big? By definitely, incorporating more members, more Rotaractors from across the globe. The next pointer is look for opportunities to have literary exchange, IDYEs, and fellowship. A literary exchange is usually, it's a program wherein clubs and districts exchange letterhead within themselves, between themselves. It just, it's just a small message that you write on the club for the other club that, we do acknowledge your presence, we do acknowledge your contribution to the society, and we just wish you good luck for your upcoming projects. This literary exchange ensures that you're connected with the outside world, the outside club, and what is happening outside your district. And definitely, You can always take inspiration from other clubs and other districts regarding their projects and what stops you from taking a good project in your hand. The next important point is you can go for inter-district youth exchange. Now, inter-district youth exchange is a program in Rotary which enables you to inculcate the culture of other regions, other countries, of of this entire world, I would say. Next, we have encourage and create projects that involve participation from different areas. One of the major benefits that Rotary today has given to all of us is the global presence that we have today. It is because of this global network we can connect to anyone at any point of time, no matter wheresoever the person would be sitting. And there's one thing which connects all of us, that is Rotary the network. Now, I'll just show all of you how to build up this network through your My Rotary account. I'm sure all of you would be knowing regarding My Rotary. I'll just take you to My Rotary website. Yeah. So once you log in into My Rotary, you would get a dashboard like this as shown in this particular window. If you go on the tab of Exchange Ideas, there would be 3 drop-down menus. And in these 3 drop-down menus, you find ample amount of opportunity. The first one is discussion groups. These discussion groups are the platforms wherein you can connect with a lot of people across the globe on Rotary.org website. You can join a group, you can find a group, you can start a group, and you can search for people. You can join a group of your interest, you can start a group of your interest, you can find a group of your interest, and you can search people for your interest. Depending upon the project and the ideas that you have. When various minds come and they cook a particular project together, that is going to be an amazing creation by all of you. Talking about the events, you can get information regarding the presidential conferences, the International Assembly, the international conventions, Rotary Institutes, donor events, district conferences, project fairs, Rotary Day at the United Nations. Now I'll just try and show you this tab of project fairs. So project fair is a platform wherein you find a lot of clubs coming and displaying their projects, and definitely this happens on a physical basis, and there is no online platform involved, so far as I am aware about it. So these project fairs, various clubs come together and they share their ideas, they share their projects. Definitely, you get you tend to be inspired by all of these amazing projects which Rotaractors do across the world. Now, I just show you the tab of project fairs. It says who can attend. Any club representative or Rotary member who is interested in supporting international service project can attend a project fair. Now, your role, though this is not just limited only to an international service director attending the project fair, but your role primarily comes into effect wherein it will be always be advisable that you attend this project fairs. Also, you can look up for the upcoming fairs and the pending fairs, and plan your visits accordingly. So these are the upcoming fairs that we have. This is happening in Peru, West Africa, District 440, and so on and so forth. The next part of my Rotary website, which I would want all of you to be aware of, is take actions. When we go upon the Take Actions tab, you come down to Develop Projects. And when you come down to this particular tab, you will find three options. That is the life cycle of a project, Rotary Club Central, and Rotary Showcase. So basically, your idea is that you can go on to these tabs, look for the information that is provided, and use it for the purpose as desired by your website. So I'll just move back to my presentation, having given you a brief idea about how my Rotary website works and provides an opportunity for all of us to learn so many things from the website itself. Coming on with the presentation, the next part of my presentation shall deal with discussing few important international services projects which would be expected out of an international service director to undertake. The first is an inter-district youth exchange program. Now, an inter-district youth exchange program is amongst Rotaractor districts, which is imbibed, which was initiated with the ideas of increasing fellowship amongst Rotaractors and promoting the motto of service above self. IDYE usually is it's a concept wherein Rotaractors from one district, they visit another district to gain the cultural knowledge, to know about the languages, to know about how people live across the globe. So this is one of the very, very important avenues where your role as an international service director is required. You need to develop opportunities for your club members, for your district regarding any kind of inter-district youth exchange programs. It's said that the heart of Rotary is our members, dedicated people who share a passion for community service and friendship. And what better a platform can it be than an IDYE? Moving on to the next project, that is twin or sister club agreements. Now, basically, when two different clubs, which are a part of two or more different Rotary international districts, they can partner with each other and execute projects in coordination, right? And the form of this is available on myrotary.org. So basically, twin clubs or sister clubs are two clubs from different countries that form a long-term relationship to promote international understanding and goodwill and carry out service projects in their communities when looking for a partner. Now, what should one consider while looking for a suitable twin or sister club? One should always keep these 4 points in mind. The first one being the clubs should be sharing similar interests, challenges, or history. Second one would be you have worked with them in the past. The third one would be are located in a place that matches your club's service interests. Fourth one would be speak common language. Now, all these 4 pointers which I just gave to you is newly, it's an advisory. It's not that you cannot go beyond this. Definitely, nothing is stopping you from going beyond this four major pointers which I just gave to all of you. And I would rather ask all of you to think something beyond the box and let us try, to have as many as twin or sister club agreements that we may get. The next important thing is Rotaract Convention. Now, what is a Rotaract Convention? Now, a Rotaract Convention is a meeting for Rotaractors from all over the world, organized annually in different parts of the world. Now, if you want to know more about Rotaract Convention, you could visit myrotary.org. And as I said, as an international service director, and more importantly, as a Rotaractor, your major source of information comes from myrotary.org. Our Rotaract Convention, it it helps you make connections, the incredible vibe it provides, the success of Rotaractors that you see across the globe, it just makes it a must-attend event. Even if when you want to get the most out of your Rotaract experience, that is the benefit of attending a Rotaract convention. Interrota. Interrota is similar to a convention, but it is held on a triennial event. Now there are Rotary Peace Center fellowships. Rotary has 6 peace centers in the world, which conducts fellowship programs that are attended by Rotaractors and non-Rotaractors from different clubs. Now, what are the benefits of these fellowship programs? The benefits of these fellowship programs are that it develops lifelong leadership skills. It helps you learn a new language and culture. It helps you build lasting friendships with young people from around the globe and become a global citizen. And further, it enables you to make connections with service-minded community leaders in another country, learn about other languages, build your professional skills and gain international experience, and travel and explore a new culture while giving back to the society through your service. The next important avenue is, rather, the next important pointers that you should keep in mind as an international service director is regarding short-term customizable program, which is known as New Generation Service Exchange. So the program basically involves Rotaractors up to 30 years of age, and because you are Rotaractors, so definitely you have to be above, below 30 years of age, where you combine professional goals with humanitarian projects. Moving to the next part of my presentation, which is tips to be better at your role as an international service director. Now, here are just few tips which I would advise all of you to keep in mind. If you want, to yourself to be called as an efficient and diligent international service director, the first step is have knowledge. Know well about your club, its projects, structures, as well as that of your district. It always enables you to sound more confident, and further, it always is going to enable you to not only be able to convince others regarding your projects, but also it helps you to be aware about what is going around in your district. The next piece of advice that I have for all of you is communicate quite often. Keep in touch with various international service directors, that is your counterparts from other clubs and other districts, throughout the year. So that, whenever there is an idea that comes to your mind, and whenever you feel that, there's a project that we can do on a collaborative basis, or there's a youth exchange that we can perform on a collaborative basis, definitely, it's a go ahead from the other person, because, whenever you approach the other person, the person already knows you, the person already understands you. Definitely, this kind of communication that you build with other international service directors from other districts, other clubs, helps you gain that confidence in each other. And definitely, a team can perform very well when they are convinced of each other's capabilities and they understand what each and every person needs. The next piece of advice that I have for all of you is that do keep checking myrotary.org. Various projects and events are posted on the website regularly. Keeping oneself updated helps you gain new opportunities. As I've already shown, what are the relevant tabs that you need to always be clicking on whenever you visit myrotary.org to keep yourself updated. Next is participate in events. Now here's the mantra. More participation helps you build more connections, which helps you build more opportunities and ideas. Definitely do not hesitate in participating in events I think one of the biggest opportunities that COVID-19 has brought with us is that you can be a part of any event sitting at any part of the world, because things have turned in an online mode, and you just need to log into your Zoom, you just need to log into WebEx, whatever platform are you using, and just you can witness the program, you can witness ideas, you can witness leaders speaking throughout the globe. So, what stops you? So these were the piece of advices, and basically this is all that I have to say to all of you regarding your role as an international service director. And I hope this presentation was useful, and you all would be taking a lot of pointers from this presentation. Now, I'm always ready to help any one of you who would want to be in touch with me regarding any other ideas, or rather, if you would want to do a collaborative project with us, we are more than welcome. We would love to be a part, and we would love to discuss the ideas. I can always be contacted on rotaractor.noidaYouth@gmail.com. And with this, I would like to end my presentation here. Thank you for being with us, and also listening to me very, very patiently. Thank you, everyone, and hope you all have a good day.